We're at the crucial part of the reno where it's now time to talk kitchens. So in this episode, I'm going to share with you my dream kitchen, and that includes a butler's office, which I think is the ideal solution for all working parents. You can be working right next to the kitchen, family zone, and not be tucked away in a study. So this is the part of the house where we're doing a major extension. We're extending the house over the original deck to build a new one off it, and we'll extend the roof to give an undercover section of that deck. The kitchen's going to run 6 metres along the back wall with a 3-metre island and 2.5-metre servery inside and out with, of course, a gas strut window. Next to the kitchen, we'll build a space that reflects what a major part of my life, my job is. And so that's all kitchen. Oh, and a gas strut and a servery, of course. Wow. So servery, gas strut.
What's this?
Yeah, that's an office. Another one from upstairs.
Another one.
Yes.
Why have you got another office?
Because we're workers. Because you work me so hard and you send me so many emails. I need to be working all the time.
So you've got one office that is the size of most people's lounge rooms.
It would traditionally be a butler's pantry.
Yeah, why don't you make it a butler's pantry?
No. You know I'm not in the kitchen often enough to have a bigger one than that.
True.
I'm in the office all the time, and I don't want to be, there's no study on the plan. I don't want to be in a study or an office away from the family because then they'll never see me.
But there will be a way there.
No, this is half wall. I'm just thinking it just comes up and I'm elevated on a platform. Think of like a DJ desk or something. And it's built-in desk. I walk into it from there. I can sit there elevated like a control tower and see people arriving, comings, goings, the pool, the kitchen, the TV. So for the kitchen, I spent lots of time on Pinterest because it's such an important part of the house. So I'm thinking everything white, but with a feature stone. So I love this shot, which shows so much white cabinetry and stone. I'm also loving this inspo shot just because the range hood just drops out of the ceiling, stands alone, and is surrounded by stone. And as with all Three Birds renos, you know we love a gas strut window and servery. I'm doing the biggest gas strut ever in my place. It's going to connect the kitchen to the outdoors and actually have one slab of Caesar stone running from inside to outside. And then the butler's office, that's what we're calling it.
Butler's office.
Butler's office.
Have you done one of these before?
Not a butler's office.
These are these PGH bricks we got. I really wanted the brick look. They could have just done timber framing, but I wanted a 6-metre wall of brick painted white.
Yeah, beautiful. I love
This
it.
is where the TV will go and whatever will go. So I really need your help with the design on that as well.
Yeah.
So I don't know how far it goes. I was even thinking of fireplace, like one of those a little fireplace, streamlined fireplaces. And then this is the catch. My bird needs to go over here. Okay.
Your bird doesn't fit in with my design. Pretty much, if she's got her beams running this way from each other,
rafters,
the rafters, the only place that she can have the skylights is sitting in between them, can she? Yeah.
Can we do another one here,
But
right
it's
next to it?
gonna exposed, that's all.
You like a metre?
Maybe we just do 2 skylights. I don't need 3. 3.
Maybe just 2.
Yeah, I'm fine with 2. So I gotta say, there's one thing I'm a bit worried about where I think I've made a bit of a boo-boo, and it's the size of the gas strut window. I went a bit crazy and ordered the biggest gas strut we've ever done. So I'm afraid that when I open it out, I don't know how I'm ever gonna close it again. It's like I open it once and that's it, it's open forever. So it's time to choose the stone, so I've grabbed Bonnie. I couldn't come here alone, so we're about to pop into Caesar stone, and we've brought our trusty tiles to make sure we choose the right thing.
Yes.
So are we ready?
We're ready. I can't wait. I'm excited.
I know, I don't think you even know what I'm doing.
I know.
Because we're doing, everything's going to be so white, I think in the kitchen the opportunity is with the stone.
Okay, so what are you thinking then?
I've had my eye on this since last time we were here.
And it's sort of got that nice greys in it, and it's not too sort of...
It's not in your face.
Yes.
It's not, and I think that, when you look at all those Santorini images, I mean, they're almost just one piece of plaster, those
They're
houses.
quite washed out a little bit.
Yeah, exactly, and I don't want, I'd prefer to use accessories to pack a punch, but I want but I don't want plain white.
Yeah, if it was me, I'd probably go either the Calcutta or the Statuario Maximus. This one's just got a slightly heavier vein than the Calcutta, but it sounds to me like you're leaning towards that little bit softer.
I think so. I think
It's a little bit more muted, your kitchen, isn't it?
it is. The whole house is a bit like that, and I think because there's going to be so much of it, we're going to get a lot. So I went out for lunch yesterday, came back, and these doors were in. That's how fast the guys are moving. But it really makes it feel like my home again, because I've reused the bifolds that I always had in this space, but we've extended the house so they're much further out now. And to me, it just feels like, wow, the house is now coming together when you see these doors on. Lots of action happening behind me here, and it's because I've come into this space today and the roof's just gone on, which is great, the roof's on, but I'm freaking out about how dark it is in here, and I've been living with topless with no roof for weeks, and now the roof's on. I feel it's dark and darker than the rest of the house. So I've made an executive decision to throw in another skylight right now, and Neil's being very accommodating and putting it in. Let there be light. I often escape down to my backyard to get away from all the mayhem in there, just to go through my inspo, make sure we're on track design-wise. And I've been really unsure about the exposed painted brick wall idea in the lounge room, but I've just jumped on Real Estate Lifestyle's Instagram, and I found a great pic of an exposed painted white brick wall, and I just love the look of it. I think it's actually really low risk. I think I'm gonna love it. I think we've got to do it.
Oh my God, I can't believe how beautiful it looks.
And the ceiling with the Hardy Group panels.
The ceiling is insane. This is the nicest house I've ever seen in my life.
Oh, stop it.
It is.
Stop it. Wait till you've styled it, Dal.
Have you figured out how to put it down yet?
Yeah,
What do you do?
I'll show you. You ready? And Bon, you're athletic. Yeah. And then you just stop there. And I'm standing in front of my beloved exposed brick wall, which is getting painted right now to make a real feature out of it. And what's really important when you're doing an exposed brick wall is to make sure you're choosing the right bricks. And not all bricks are the same. These are actually called dry pressed bricks. They're a smoother finish, they're a tighter finish, not as porous. I think they're going to come up great in the feature wall. In all of our renos, when the flooring goes in, we know we are at the finishing line. So I'm so excited to see my beautiful floorboards going in. In fact, all of our flip properties, we've always put in laminate floorboards. But for my forever home, I wanted to step it up and have a real premium floorboard. So I went for the woodcut flooring in this amazing whitewash colour called Pearl White. I like it. I love it. And I love the servery. This is the Calcutta Nouveau, the classic. You can't beat it.
I know where to look. It's like
Yeah, wait till you see the
unbelievable.
servery. Just get a glimpse of the servery.
Oh my God. Wow.
So this is how we got the thicker edge there, is to mitre like this, rather than a butt join, which meant I still didn't have a join around here. You see, if they did a butt join like that, it was going to go all the way around.
Wow.
But they're clever and went like that, so I still have a mitered edge there.
Does it get filled?
Yeah. This I knew was going to be like my favourite spot, and like, look down there.
It's dead set like a table.
My electrician's just installed my Fisher & Paykel cooktop, and I'm loving how it looks. In the last house we used an induction cooktop, which is that real smooth finish, but I wanted that authentic Mediterranean look and feel, so I went for gas. But what I love is it's flush mounted, which means it's recessed into the stone. Looks $1 million, and I went with a 90 centimetre oven, and I chose this particular one because it's self-cleaning.
Oh, isn't it just like, oh,
I can't believe how blue it is. I never remembered it this blue.
it's just beautiful, isn't it?
This is all bow, isn't it?
Yeah, this one's all bow.
I love it.
Up a little bit more, yeah, so it's about there. Hey, what about the height of this? We nailed that, didn't we?
I mean, the Sky on Stria screening is a must-have everywhere.
Yeah, it's so substantial, like it's so strong.
It just extends the house. But this one we didn't go as high as we normally go. Often we go 1.8. This is like 1.65 because we wanted the green. The kitchen, I know we did a coloured kitchen at the last house and I loved that so much I was almost tempted to want to do a coloured kitchen, but it had to be white, but I didn't want it to be boring. We wanted the stone, which was the Calcutta Nouveau, to be the star.
Yeah.
And that's why I went with no overhead cabinetry and just let the range hood fall down and let the stone go as high up to the bulkhead as it could.
The key to your kitchen was the texture you brought in afterwards.
And Bon, you know what I love, and I know you love this too, is how we could achieve that consistent aesthetic along the whole back wall by integrating the Fisher & Paykel fridge. The butler's office was simply born out of the lifestyle we lead and the fact that I'm always on my laptop and that I don't want to be hidden away in a study when my kids are in the family space. I wanted to be part of the family conversation, but also able to stay on top of some emails so they don't get out of control, because Erin sends so many emails. And I love that we put the stone with the servery under the gas strut with the one piece of cedar stone to outside. And where will you pop them? The cobblestone will finish along this line here. The issue with going in the other direction is once you get to the landings, depends where the stairs finish. Do we know where the stairs are going to finish yet? The whole house has been designed around the bougainvillea. No, I'm rolling!